Hey Aquarius, and welcome to your February 2019 General Tarot Forecast. This is Sky here to give you guys hopefully another amazing reading for your month ahead. And happy birthday to those of you who are aging up during this time. We are entering into an Aquarius season, and this is an incredible Aquarius season. I really think that it offers so much healing, and I think that your sign, your energy is very, very needed during this time. So thank you all for being here, and thank you for being Aquarius, because Aquarius season is awesome. I've been having a good one. I feel like we're all having realizations and we're all kind of getting things into order. That's what I've been talking about throughout like most of the signs readings this month, is how much this month shows you and how much this period of time shows you how things need to be in your life, how things should be, what order needs to be created, and what you need to see yourself doing in the future as we move further into an extremely benevolent year. With Jupiter and Sagittarius and various other placements and transits coming in. If you guys haven't had a chance yet to check out my 2019 Year Ahead series, I hope you will. It's linked below, and I'll put it in the cards section in the top right-hand corner of this video as well. Be sure to check out your Year Ahead reading to get some further insight into this year as a whole. But yeah, Aquarius, for you in February, one of the easier energy spectrums I see coming up, I would say like you and Sagittarius and Capricorn have like really, really easy options here. You know, it's not perfect. I see that Seven of Cups reversed. I see that Nine of Pentacles reversed. And they're really the only red flags to me, but the rest of it I like. I like the rest of it. Even the other reversals that are in this reading, I like what I'm seeing, and I think that you can utilize it really positively in a really healing and beneficial way for you. Check out that you have the Sun, Ace of Pentacles, Ace of Wands. More than one ace in a reading is always a hugely benefic overtone to it for me. For me, when I see more than one ace upright, I think, okay, anything that could be negative in this reading is going to be, you know, it's going to be mitigated. And I feel like there's just this energy of mitigation for you right now. You and Sagittarius both. I feel like things which can be big problems, traumas which can happen, things that can go downhill really fast, get easily mitigated here and easily transmuted into something that's like very creative. Again, Ace of Wands being your central theme. Everything that you're seeing in February deals greatly with coming to a higher creative place, new creative projects, new desires, new wants. You're going to start wanting new things. You're going to start, I see like Aquarians drooling. It's like your mouth is watering for like this new experience of life. And for some of you, I feel like your libido is really strong as well. So beware of that. It's not bad. I feel like there can be like an amount of sexual healing that happens for you this month, but kind of think about that. I could also see it going the other way with like Seven of Cups reversed, and like you could look back at February and be like, what was I doing? So really maybe set an intention to receive sort of a root chakra type of healing this month, and think about like, how can I make my intimate energy more healthy here and now, because you have good opportunity there. And you know, it's such a strong force, like our root chakra energy. That's the beginning. It's where everything starts. It's where everything derives from. So I don't talk too much about it on my channel just because I can't get too deep, because it's actually against like YouTube's rules to talk too explicitly about sex, so I don't go too far into it. But it is something that I want to get into more, and I want to find a medium to do that more with, because I feel like there's a lot of room for healing there. So again, thumbs up, comment if you're interested in more of that content. I can do it on my Patreon page or something, or Twitter or something else that's less regulated right now. Anyway, I think that there's a lot of healing in that category happening for you this month, and I want you to set an intention at the beginning of, how can I start to heal this more strongly? And I think also you're healing a lot of people around you. It feels like the people who you're with, your friends, your family, they're really deriving a lot of healing from seeing you step into a space where you know what you need for yourself. Seeing a strong, like, self-sufficient edge in Aquarius right now is really incredible. As you come into your birth time of the year, getting that solar deposit, getting that recharging, to not squander that, and to focus that into a way of bettering yourself, is just such an incredible thing to see. And I think I'm getting chills as I'm saying it, actually, Aquarius. And you know, like my response to Aquarius videos have been pretty low. I don't feel like I have a huge Aquarius audience, so I'm kind of wanting to cater more content towards Aquarius, and this reading feels like it kind of starts that off, and I feel more connected to you. I feel like you are doing something really incredible, and you are channeling really creatively, and I love the creativity that I'm feeling, for sure. Be sure to share this with a fellow Aquarius if you think that it resonated for you. What else am I feeling about this before I get into the week to week? Again, solar deposit. I just love that the sun is in your reading because again, the sun is in Aquarius this month. So you're doing something right. Like you're on the right wavelength. You know the sun is here and you're projecting solar energy. You know that you're getting recharged and you're investing some of that recharge into creative energy. Definitely healing your confidence comes in, and it feels like through healing your confidence you start to become quicker with things. You're getting more done. There's a connection between your Knight of Swords, Six of Wands energy, a connection between your speed and your confidence. So really upping your expression, really expressing yourself, maybe like the new hairstyle or the new clothes that like really make you feel more productive. Really enhancing your productivity and confidence is another great place for karmic healing this month. High Priestess reversed, don't betray your spiritual values, don't betray yourself this month. I could see a very small percentage of Aquarius being victims to their own desires this month, especially with Seven of Cups reversed too. Yeah, that's a strong one. And again, it's such a small percent of you, but it's like a spiky edge that might be there in all of you where you can become a victim to your own wants and desires if you're not careful. Again, we had Venus in Sagittarius. We had a Venus-Jupiter conjunction in Sagittarius in January that is still echoing throughout this month. So that can be a bit of a, well, first of all, it's extremely benefic, extremely lucky, extremely mitigating energy, like one of the best conjunctions. But it can, through being such a wonderful, lucky, easy transit, lend itself towards laziness, towards compulsion, towards indulgences, and like just kind of being a victim to your own desires, like doing whatever you want, whenever you want to do it always is sort of like a Venus-Jupiter conjunction thing. Being surrounded, being served, being worshipped, being having many subjects as like a king or queen. You could see that kind of came up for you, and now that starts to fade back just a little bit, but not too much. You're still going to have that here. Make sure that you are knowing what you need to get done, because again, February is all about getting things in order, all about letting go of what no longer serves us before we prepare to enter into the astrological new year of March. It is a strong ending energy, so don't be too reliant on everything else serving you, but rather really get into it, really get into the driver's seat and think, what does my life need? What do I want to see? And how can I get on that path? And you'll like really go far this month, Aquarius. I love the energy that I feel coming up for you. And getting into the week to week, you have Six of Wands rooted down by Seven of Cups reversed for your first week of February. Important work there. There's like important work in your self-concept and your confidence as a person, what you think you can do, how much you trust yourself. Cycles of self-sabotage. Do you look the part of Six of Cups, but deep down you're like, do you look the part of Six of Wands, but deep down you're Seven of Cups? Seven of Cups is all about knowing what you want, indulgence, seeing an illusion of grandeur about, what your future could indicate, and then like not really giving any of it to yourself, keeping yourself in the shadow, keeping yourself in the darkness. You have to overcome that here. And I like that it's reversed because it says to me that it's outlived its usefulness to you. This whole like, sacrificing your light, sacrificing your energy to create something that is not going to be for you. Okay. So becoming confident in your expression and expressing it in a more, outward, again, like fiery Six of Wands type of way is really the key to start off this healing process this month. Week number 2, you have Nine of Pentacles reversed, rooted down by Knight of Swords. So you're wanting to like get things done quickly. You're wanting to move fast. You're wanting to get to your comfort zone with things. Like Nine of Pentacles is all about a comfort zone, all about feeling like you're thriving in your environment and supported by your environment. So Knight of Swords, reading that down, says to me, when the Nine of Pentacles is reversed, that there's like this really quick push to like creating that supportive environment. And it might take a little bit longer than you're anticipating, but I think that the energy that's there, because Knight of Swords is upright, I think the energy to make this really quick is good. And I think that the push that you have to do this is really good. And don't lose that if it's not coming as quickly as you expected it, but just like keep that energy and keep that push towards making it better, towards this better experience there. Like keep your endurance, keep your desires close to heart, I feel, in the second week, and keep moving with them throughout the rest of the month. As you move into the third week, you have the High Priestess reversed, rooted down by Ace of Pentacles. So make sure you're not betraying yourself for your job or your career. I feel like the career gets a strong increase here, and there's like really good money energy, obviously, with Ace of Pentacles upright. And having Ace of Wands and Ace of Pentacles like on top of each other there, I feel like it says to me that creative businesses are great, entrepreneurship is great, and maybe investing a bit into that if you've been, really on the edge of doing that, if it's been something you've been working on for a long time. It's supported in this month and in that week especially to begin that process. Also, I could see paying off debts. With the High Priestess reversed, it's like no longer being emotionally constrained by the concept of debt. And with Ace of Pentacles, it's like you have the possibility to do that. It's also like the energy of inheritance to me as well. So some of you could be getting an inheritance, or even like karmic types of inheritance as well. So I think that you'll get a gift. And again, this could be like some of your birthdays. Maybe it's just some of you getting like really great birthday gifts. But there's like a gift type of energy around you right now. Again, having had that Venus Jupiter in Sag, like at sextile angle to you, it's very benefic, very positive. So you could just see that your life is like really receiving a lot right now. And in the third week, I feel like you have to remember your spirituality within that, like remember who you are and remember your identity within this sort of sacred time of receiving that I do feel that you go through. Week number 4, you have 2 of Wands reversed, rooted down by the Sun. So I don't look at 2 of Wands or see it for you as something that's negative, okay? Sometimes that can be a little bit of a, like, again, feeling restrained or constrained type of energy, like feeling like we don't have control or we're not in the driver's seat, and some of you could be dealing with that. But I feel for you, it gives you the time to look within, and it gives you the time to perhaps have a bit of stillness. I feel like the 4th week of February is so much about letting go and recharging. So like you become still, or you become, you know, in a place where you can have more time to yourself. And rather than trying to look toward the next move, rather than holding the world in your hands and be like, what do I do now? What do I do now? What do I do now? There's like this moment of, wow, I'm here and I'm going to heal, because the Sun is all about energy sources. It's all about recharging your batteries. So taking that time to not squander that energy and to use it in a way that heals you and recharges you is so supportive. So yes, a sabbatical or a vacation or a staycation perhaps could be even better, is a great way to channel the energy in the 4th week if you can. One way or another, give yourself a bit more time, a bit more time for stillness during that week, because that is the strongest ending period, or one of them for sure, of the year. So what do you need to let go of? What do you need to release? And what do you want to take on? Your central theme is Ace of Wands. I love it for you all. I'm so happy to see Ace of Wands as your central theme, because you're going to get like a fire again. Like I felt a bit of a dullness from Aquarius lately, like you were feeling a little bit bland, or you were feeling a little bit gray zoned, which is good, and it's important to feel that way sometimes. But I think the spark starts to come back here, the want, the like, the push for you to do what you've been wanting to do for a long time. So don't underestimate that. Don't underestimate what's happening this month. Like if there were a breakup, or if there were something that feels perceptively negative right now, don't doubt how much that supports you filling your life now with the things that creatively suit you, and like the inspiration and motivation it brings along with it. So anyway, Aquarius, that feels like a good stopping point, and I've been enjoying so much to give this reading to you. Again, check out that 2019 Year Ahead series, see what your year of 2019 is like if this resonated. Check the description box below for useful links. I have a lot of other videos that I think would benefit you that I've done that you can look through and see if you like. And I'm on social media as well. You can book a private reading with me, follow me on Patreon. It's all down below. Be sure to check that out if you get the opportunity. Much love. We'll be talking soon. Bye.